Thank you so much for that. Good evening. I know y'all are eating, but I'm from a call and response culture. We just listen to Lift Every Voice and Sing, so good evening. There you are, okay. It feels appropriate to me tonight in accepting humbly this award of honor to uplift Dr. King's invitation to us to interrogate power as something that is accessible to all of us. One of my favorite quotes from Dr. King is about power, and it's that power at its best is love implementing the demands of justice, and justice at its best is power correcting everything that stands against love. This is a meditation for me. It is a challenge to me, and I would venture to say that it's a challenge to all of us to consider how we use our power, where we find the sources of our power, and how we use our skills as medicine to advance narratives of justice that ultimately work to correct everything that stands against love. The work that I do with and for girls of color, women of color who are disproportionately impacted by criminalization is what I consider a labor of love. It is also what I consider my duty to engage many of us as we see ourselves in each other, and not to see this as a service model or something that I hold above another, but to recognize myself and all the people who are disproportionately impacted by some of these conditions that we know we have the power to correct and shift. And so the award for me is ultimately a recognition of the labor that has gone into this from the communities that participate with me in co-constructing the narratives that I share around the country and world. This recognition is ultimately, I think, a testament to the power of my ancestors and elders whose shoulders I stand upon. It is a testament to the young people who are coming up and who want their schools to be considered sanctuaries and not prisons. It is a space where I think we who sit at tables and enjoy fine meals and each other's company can think about how we want to use our power to advance not just a narrative of justice, but an actualization of that justice, such that we see improved outcomes for those who are most marginalized and vulnerable among us. So I appreciate this work that the Lawyers Committee does in this space. I appreciate the recognition that you have shared with me that I in turn share with those in my community. And I thank you so much for the chance to share just those few observations about how we will engage our power. And so I will leave you just with the invitation that education is freedom work, and I trust that you will move forward, at least considering how you might use your power to make that a reality. Thank you.